Junpur was more than just a city of bustling markets and magnificent mosques. It was a city celebrated for something far more precious. Justice. It was said that in Junpur, even the most powerful men trembled before the court of law. And at the heart of this revered system stood one man, the Qazi of Junpur, a name that silenced falsehoods and gave courage to the truthful. The Qazi was a man of simple means. You wouldn't see him followed by guards or living in a lavishly decorated home. His true wealth was not in gold or land, but in something far greater, an unshakable commitment to fairness. He firmly believed that justice was a sacred trust from God, not a commodity to be bought or a favor to be granted to men. His life was a testament to this belief, and his reputation for integrity was known throughout the land. Then, one morning, a case came before his court that sent a shockwave through the city. A poor, humble man stood trembling, accusing a powerful and influential noble of unlawfully seizing his small plot of land. A hush fell over the courtroom. Everyone knew this. No, they knew his connections, his influence, his temper, and they knew the immense risk involved in speaking a word against him. Whispers rippled through the crowd. Some quietly urged the poor man to withdraw his complaint, to save himself from the noble's wrath. Others murmured with fear, speculating that even the great Qazi might find a way to avoid this case. After all, history had taught them that challenging unchecked power often leads to one's own destruction. The tension was so thick, you could feel the weight of fear pressing down on everyone present. But then, the Qazi raised his hand, calling for silence. His voice, when he spoke, was not loud, but it resonated with the calm and unyielding firmness that cut through the fear. In this court, he declared, his eyes scanning the room, power has no privilege, and poverty has no shame. The message was clear. The trial would proceed, and it would be judged on merit alone. As the trial began, the noble, unaccustomed to being challenged, tried to bend the wheels of justice. He sent lavish gifts to the Qazi's home, followed by thinly veiled threats delivered by his messengers. But the Qazi was unmoved. He refused the gifts and ignored the threats. Instead, he dedicated himself to the truth. He meticulously examined every document, cross-referenced every claim, and listened with profound patience to every witness, no matter their station in life. Slowly, carefully, the truth began to peel away the layers of lies, like light piercing through darkness. The day of judgment arrived. The evidence was overwhelming, the facts undeniable. The noble was guilty. The entire courtroom held its breath, a collective silence of anticipation and fear. Would the Qazi truly dare to speak the truth against such a formidable opponent? With unwavering faith in his heart and the law as his guide, the Qazi announced his verdict. The land was to be returned to the poor man, and the noble was to be held accountable. A wave of shock, then disbelief, swept through the room. The noble stood frozen, his face a mask of astonishment and rage. The poor man, unable to contain his emotions, broke down in tears of gratitude and relief. The people had just witnessed the impossible. They saw justice, pure and simple, defeat raw power. That night, a message was delivered to the Qazi, a warning. His life was in danger. He was told he could still reverse his decision and save himself. But the Qazi's response was calm and resolute. A judge who fears death, he said, cannot protect justice. He placed his faith in a higher power and stood by his verdict. The story of the Qazi's courage did not remain within the walls of Junpur. It spread like wildfire across the land, becoming a legend told in homes and royal courts alike. His name became a symbol of truth, his court a sanctuary for the weak and oppressed. Even kings and rulers learned a valuable lesson. True justice does not, and should not, bow to power. The timeless story of the Qazi of Junpur reminds us of a fundamental truth that holds strong even today. Justice is not about who you are, how wealthy you are, or how powerful you are. It is simply about what is right. It teaches us that when one person stands firm for the truth, with courage and conviction, even the mightiest walls of injustice are destined to collapse. Thanks for watching.